This is Alfonso Todd with the GSS and 5 Minutes of Flavor. We're here tonight with mayoral candidate Tony Phillips.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, we appreciate you coming in today.
Anytime.
All right. Tonight we're bringing him to you all, our viewers, because he's going to answer some questions that I'm sure you all have about his stance on different things and improving Allentown, our home. First of all, we wanted to find out what are your plans with Allentown, exactly with your mayoral power once you get it.
Well, my message is that I want to take back our city, meaning that we want to bring the city back to not necessarily where it was, but to a place where it's prosperous, it's safe, and we have again back to a beautiful place for people to live and raise their family.
Now, tell me, what is some of the history that you have here in Allentown? I mean, we want to know a little bit about the real Tony Phillips.
Well, I came here in 1969 from North Carolina with my mother, and I've been here ever since. When I was on my council campaign, I basically told folks I was born in the Carolinas, but I'm bred here in Pennsylvania, in Allentown. I went to school here. I went through the school system, graduated from William Allen, went to community college, and went to not that I like Moravian so much, I had to go 2 times to Moravian for my undergrad degree in sociology and my teaching certification in elementary ed. This is all during the tenure of the time I was a police officer. I was hired in the Allentown Police Department in 1982, spent 22 years as a police officer, and doing all sorts of, in all different kind of capacities. I've been very active in our community. I've been involved in raising for my own children and sending them through the Allentown public school system, but also being involved in the youth organizations and wrestling, which is my passion, my avocation versus not being my vocation. And so I've been involved 30 odd years in youth athletics outside of my own children. I've also now have become part of a World War II, or now we renamed it to Lehigh Valley Veteran History Project, which we chronicle stories about veterans from World War II to the current conflicts that we've had. And we've done over about 60 people, including the Tuskegee Airmen and a German from the World War II era. So we've been very active. We've done about 62 people, and we've been involved for about a year, over a year in doing this process. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a real growing process. Myself, I raised 4 children in the city. I have 3 adult daughters and a 12-year-old son.
Oh, okay.
I currently work as a teacher in the school district of Philadelphia, and I teach 6th graders, which are very awkward, precocious age. But I have one of my own, so I learn from him and go and use those tricks on my kids in class.
Wow. So now tell me this, because that's a lot of history. So that means you pretty much know the ins and outs when it comes to the city, when it comes to the children, and when it comes to just, I guess, the area as a whole.
Yes.
Do you think that, I know how long have you been on city council?
This is my first term, and I'm in the completion of my 4th year. I'm in about 3 years and a quarter.
What has been your experience since you've been on city council?
It's a different world. You see politics from afar, and they seem to be simple. But once I become involved and I was elected and became involved in the nuances of politics and how it works, is a very complex process, and a complicated process sometimes. I find it's rewarding. I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I enjoy what I do. I love serving people. So you get beyond the things that bog you down and find the brighter side of things. And that's what I try to do. I always try to make sure that there's always a silver lining in every cloud. Because your glass should be half full. Because if it's half empty, then it's doldrum.
Now tell me this, as far as your plans, because we know that the problems that Allentown is having at this moment, dealing with the finances, the community, the crime, even the educational system. What are some of the plans that you personally would put into, put into play? What would you do in order to make things happen here in Allentown, to make it a better place?